Hey guys, this is Doran, CEO of Culture Matters. This is Howard Spencer. This is a man right here. Look, he's got a pin that says, ask me on it. That's a whole nother, we're going to film a video about that. Anyway, today we're going to talk about education. Education in America. Should we go to school? I'm not even talking college. Should we even go to high school? Should we go to college? Howard, let's hear it. What did you do, man? What did your life story look like? What regrets do you have?
Well, I went to college. I do have a college degree. I have a degree in film and media arts from Temple University. The day I graduated college, the day after, I went back to work with my dad building houses.
Okay. So how did that degree give you the inner strength, the courage, and the acumen to be a better person, to make more money?
No.
It didn't. Do we have like a fart whoopee cushion we could just plug in? Rob, add some editing to this. Okay, yeah. That's a big fart. That's a big fart. So can you tell me more about that? How do you feel at night when you're laying in bed and you still pay the college loans, or you pay them off?
There's no, there's no college loans.
No college loans. So, you're laying in bed, you're thinking about your daughter, your life, you're looking back. Like, was it a rite of passage? What value came from going to school?
Well, I mean, you learn a lot of things. There were classes that I did enjoy, and it was here in Philly. I worked Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday mornings as a shift manager for a valet company, which I love doing because it was interacting with people, and providing value to them, which I use, in real estate now. And in real estate, I love to keep learning in real estate. You can learn from other people. I go to different brokerages. I mean, I go see Aaron Wittenstein up in New York at Keller Williams and learn from him. And you don't have to limit yourself to, just one area. Like you read a lot of books. You don't just read motivational books. You read history books, you read business books. It's, trying to absorb everything.
Yeah. So that had nothing to do with school, is what you just said.
It's the real world.
The real world. The real world. That's interesting. So
people call it the school of hard knocks, which is, don't call it that anymore. It's just, you need to be more, I guess, learn more value and learn your craft. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in real estate or motivational speaking, or, you're a welder, or, you pave roads or you build houses. Learn more about your craft. Provide more value to your people.
Yeah.
That's not something they can teach you in school.
Well, I mean, how could they? How could they?
I mean, they could teach you skills like engineers. You got to know about math and, structural things and stuff like that.
The question I would have to ask or propose to the audience here is, if our precognition or thought is that, yes, math, we'd have to learn structure and formulas, what's the teacher's role? I mean, don't they just delineate a textbook into accountability courses and give you accountability homework with the hope that your parents will push you enough, because they're paying for it, to get down there and memorize information so you can pass a test, so you can get a piece of paper that's an insurance policy to your boss, so when you F up and you get fired, well, they had their degree. Couldn't you just buy the textbook, Howard, that gives you the formulas and read the damn thing yourself?
You buy the textbooks when you're in college.
Oh, you buy the textbooks in college? Couldn't you just...
I think anybody could probably walk into a bookstore at a college and get the books and...
Hold on. So wait, you ready? If I told you that I knew a young boy so he was adopted at 4 years old, basically. And, his mother always had a book in her hand. So he wanted to model that behavior of curiosity and learning. Never quite made it in life, to his perception. So he kind of had a friction in that relationship with her, but he wanted to be the businessman that his uncle was, who actually lived in a big mansion that they lived in the basement. His uncle's upstairs. And this little boy, because his mother told him, "You're very smart. Don't go to school. I believe in you." So she never told him no. And he wanted to model her behavior of reading and learning, that he decided that after they kicked him out of high school, that he would just buy the textbooks at the college online and teach himself everything that he would have had to pay the knowledge broker, the professor. He just took the initiative to be his own accountable, and he started 2 six-figure businesses and 1 7-figure company. And he's telling this story right now. How you doing? So it is possible. The question is, what are you looking to do with your life? Do you know your worth? Do you know yourself? And if you don't, what can you do to figure that out?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Yep. You had discipline to learn, to get the books, sit down, read the books, and absorb the information, and then use that information to better yourself.
And you know, I appreciate that. And the discipline definitely came from the fact that I was an overweight kid who decided to do something about it, eat the damn meals every hour and a half until I was a bodybuilder. And I had that discipline. And I'll tell you, before the discipline came, there was a genuine curiosity to learn. And because I didn't go to school and let them rip the curiosity out of my body, out of my soul, out of my mind, and every time you raise your hand, you say, why are we learning this? And they tell you, shut up and memorize it. And life is not about memorizing facts. It's about understanding who you are, what you are, and why you are. And I was lucky enough to not have the environment shape me to believe that that was the only path in life. And when you study enough of people, of success, now that is not money, it is a state of being, and the money comes later. And that's a whole philosophical, we could talk about that. When you study people that have done success in their life, lived life, for some reason you find the same common denominator. They didn't listen to others. When everyone went left, they went right. They saw their life what they could be, and they made it what they should be. And most of them were self-taught. So the question I guess we have for the audience in this video is today, 2017, who has one of these?
I got one.
I know babies have these. They're on it.
My daughter's 4 and she can run Snapchat.
His daughter's 4 and she can run Snapchat. In 14 years, we'll be related. Just see if he catches that. That's fun. That's messed up. Everyone on the planet has this. You can go on YouTube and learn anything for free. So the question is, if you don't know what you want to do in your life right now, and you're thinking about getting $150,000 in college debt because you want to drink every weekend at Keggers and get laid, maybe it's time to download Tinder and buy a 6-pack at 7-Eleven. Guys, Jay Doran, CEO Culture Matters, Howard Spencer, a gentleman that went to college and tells you, say no, Coldwell Banker, ask him, ask me. You guys have a great day.